Well, Gary, I imagine a very disappointing day today all round.
Yes, very disappointing, John. You know, you want to run in the FA Cup. We ain't having a run in the FA Cup, which I know is important for the supporters, the football club, financially, every way I form. And we knew it'd be a tough draw, but we came here with a lot of confidence in respect to winning up here early in the season 2-1. And our away form overall, John, has been very good. So I wasn't, you know, duly worried or concerned that we were away at Wrexham. And I thought that we started the game quite bright. I thought that we bossed the very early stages of it. I felt that Theo Lewis arrived on the edge of the penalty area and could have got a better connection with his shot. I think Josh Payne had a shot that went over the crossbar. I think Kevin Betsy robbed the centre half. Blaine Hudson out on the right hand side, took it in the penalty area. I can't see from where I am from the dugout, and rolled it across the box there. I don't know whether he could have pulled it back in another area, or Jack Marriott could have, you know. So it started quite bright. I was quite happy, and you know, to be honest with you, they really hadn't come in our half in the first 10-12 minutes, and then a ball had been worked into our half over the far side, and I felt that from where it was, Josh Payne had an opportunity to clear his lines in one movement, but chose to do something else completely, which he didn't need to do. We're away from home, it's a cup game, send it, move up. He slipped, the referees turned around and give a free kick, and that was the first phase of it, John, and we got punished there in respect of the goal, in respect of a penalty, where he's punished us for a foul. That was frustrating, but I think the second goal was probably the most bizarre goal that I've experienced in 20 odd years as manager, from a point of view that we had a free kick a yard inside our half, just in front of the dugout. The ball was back 10-12 yards with Clark, who just stroked it over to Joey Jones to take. In one way, I think that Joey Jones should be alert and ready for that, but by the same token, it was a fair distance, John. If it's 1 or 2 yards, 3 yards, 4 yards, I don't think you can be complaining. But when the ball's 10-12 yards travelled over to him, and Joey's just got on the ball to take it, and their boys run in, nick the ball, run away, crossed it, and they've scored. I can't see what we were trying to do to gain or seek an advantage, or the referee giving an advantage to play there. So that was one to swallow, and before we knew it, we're 3 down, and we've killed ourselves, John. You know, we've killed ourselves, and you know, we're at that stage at the moment. You don't become a bad player, you don't become a bad team, you don't become a bad manager or management staff overnight. You see at the highest level of football at the moment with Manchester City, they're struggling, even at the highest level. Mentally, you've got to be strong, you've got to roll your sleeves up, you've got to stand up and be counted, and you have to turn around and try and put a smile back on those faces of the travelling supporters who came up here on a Sunday to get behind the team. We haven't been playing well, John, for a little while, but as I say, it's a nucleus of the same players. We've got too many players at the moment who are not playing to the standards or their standards required, and we're getting punished for everything at the moment, one way or another. So, John, you have to be mentally strong. You have to stand up and, you know, roll your sleeves up and dig deep. And sometimes you have to have, you know, little team meetings, whatever it is, as players, as well as the management telling you, and stand up and be honest with each other in every way or form. Because, you know, nothing's going to happen in any way or form between now and January, in respect of if people do move on, our choice or their choice. But we've got to try and hang in that group, as I said to the players after. And you know, you talk about, yes, Gaffer, or yes, Tomo, next time we play them, we'll put it right. Next time we play them. Well, there's an opportunity. 4 days, John. Not 4 weeks, not 4 months. 4 days. Now, what I'm trying to get across there is, if you're hurting that bad, and it hurts you that bad, get yourself prepared properly for Wednesday night and go on that park, if selected, and do your utmost to try and put it right. Because that's how I feel at the moment. I feel dirty, I feel very, very frustrated, because at the end of the day, you take the pats on the back, and as I say, that's lovely. At the moment, we have got a lot of hard work to do, totally, and it's our group of players with staff. We've got to turn around and dig deep, and we have to turn, and all clubs do it. All clubs do it, sometimes longer than others, but you have to turn around and grow up, i.e. and sometimes accept a little bit of criticism or accept that you're playing at Woking for a reason. Whether you've been in the Football League for a long time and you're still playing and you're offering Woking something, or you're a player who's been at a league club and has gone to the Conference League and wants to get back in the Football League. The only way that happens, John, is being consistent on hard work and grafting, and that's what we've got to do.
And so, Gary, in a way, it's a good thing that we have a game on Wednesday, because it does give you and the players a chance to perhaps redeem themselves after today.
John, I wish it was tomorrow night. I wish it was tomorrow night. You know, because that's the way I am. That's the way I want the players to be. The supporters do. You know, the supporters do. At the end of the day, they would want the game tomorrow night because they want it out of their system, because the supporters go round with the ump. I go round with the ump. If the players have got the ump, they've got an opportunity, John. Wednesday night, as I said to you earlier, not keep rubbing it in, not 4 weeks, not 4 months, 4 days later. Let's have a reaction, let's have a response. Whatever team gets picked, go out there on Wednesday night and show us what you can do.
And Gary, you must be sort of scratching your head almost in disbelief, because in a relatively short space of time we've gone from a side that looked very fluent, looked like we had goals in us, to a side that is sort of lacking penetration really, and can't seem to score.
Well, we seem very weak-minded at the moment, John. We seem very weak-minded at the moment. You know, at one end we're conceding, and the other end we're not scoring the goals which we were scoring early on. That's a confidence factor sometimes. But at the end of the day, as I say, we have to turn around and work hard and roll our sleeves up and dig deep and try and put that right. You know, all I say is, John, that you got a game in hand, or we've got a game in hand. We're sitting in a position in the league, irrespective of how long we stay in that area or we push on from that area in the right direction on the front foot in a positive note, we're in a very good position. So it's no good walking around and getting cold sores around your lips, feeling sorry and getting stressed. Stand up and be counted.
Lovely, thank you very much, Gary.
Cheers.